Hi Gemini, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your November 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross-watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. So I would like to say welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Also, if you could like the video, share the video, comment. I love to hear from all of you. I do appreciate it. All right. What does the sign... Ooh, Hanged Man in the reverse. What does the sign of Gemini have coming up in November? Gemini. Okay. We have the Three of Cups. Gemini. So we have the Hanged Man in the reverse. We have the Three of Cups crossing it. We have the Page of Cups with the Sun. All right, Gemini. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups crowning you. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. All right, we have the Queen of Cups. The Ace of Swords, it did land sideways, so this can go in either direction with it being a general reading. Let's see. Gemini, November 2020. What does the sign of Gemini have coming up in November, please? The World, okay. So now we just need a final outcome for you, Gemini, for November. Okay, Nine of Wands. All right. The overall energy is the Two of Pentacles. Some of you could be juggling. It doesn't always mean relationships. You might work a couple of jobs, Gemini, or you have a lot going on, maybe at home, but also, you know, you're trying to juggle work. Let's see here. Some of you, this could be financially. Okay. Some of you are trying to make your mind up. So you're maybe going back and forth. Could be changing your mind a lot. Could be overly thinking about the past or not completely over the past just yet. You might have some regrets about the past here, and that could be playing in your head over and over again. So you definitely want to look at that. Yeah, for some of you, this is you, yeah, definitely overly fearful. There's a lot of regret, Gemini. Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. This is for some of you, this is like immense regret or even guilt. So something happened in the past. You're not over it. If you did something, some of you need to express yourself. You need to express how you feel. Now, with the page here, this could be something you're going to do in the future. You might not be completely ready to do that right now, or here in November, you might not be completely ready to do that. Some of you, though, will. For some of you, this is what's needed. You need to kind of get this off your chest. Yeah. And allow for that transformation to come in. We have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're very closed off, but this energy will change. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. This energy is going to change. Now, this could be with anything to do with business, or even family matters, financial matters, but also those of you that maybe have some regrets as far as leaving a partner, a marriage partner, or someone you have a family with. For some of you, this could be on the love front where you have some regrets, big regrets. Needing to speak up, needing to get something off your chest. Also, stop replaying the past over and over in your head. It's not healthy. So that needs to be cut out. We're starting out with the Hanged Man. In the reverse, crossed by the Three of Cups. So, with what we just seen at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, I am reading for some Geminis. Now, not all of you are going to resonate with this, but I still want to mention it. For some of you that I'm reading for, either you betrayed a friend or a friend might have betrayed you. Now, this already happened, so if you don't resonate, you don't resonate with that. But you have some big regrets when it comes to this. I think that those of you that resonate with this, you wish that you could take it back. For some of you, you want to go back. You want to like redo this. For some of you, this is something you wish you could take back. And as far as doing the right thing, I think you're going to get there. You're going to get there. It's going to take some time. Now, if this is not you, this is someone around you. If somebody did you wrong, if you had a traitor in your midst, if you had a fake friend, if you had someone around you who did you wrong, you are going to hear from them. For some of you, though, this is a family member. This is a family member. Some of you, on the love front, for some of you, you're waiting to get back together with somebody. So in the past, for whatever reasons, you broke up. You're not over the past. I see you trying to actually balance your emotions and balance those thoughts, those fears. There was a breakup or some sort of disappointment. I think that you were waiting to get back together with this person, or even reconcile with a friend, a family member. You are waiting, but you're no longer waiting with the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Page of Cups at your foundation. So somebody might have already apologized. You might have already apologized to somebody. Others, this is what you were waiting on. You were waiting on this apology. The Page of Cups can be flirty, fun communication. The Page of Cups is a dreamer. And so those of you that are single, you might have been interested in a friend, and maybe you were trying to see if this person likes you. as well. For some of you, for those of you that are single, I think that you had a real interest in somebody, and you might have been waiting. Possibly they were partnered. You might have been waiting on them, waiting for them, waiting on trying to figure out if they like you in return, but I don't see you waiting no more. Others, you might have gained clarity. You might have realized that maybe this person, you know, just wants to be friends. Possibly dealing with a water sign, possibly dealing with a Leo. We have the sun in the recent past. This can be you gaining that clarity, you learning something here in the past, seeing something clearly. Therefore, at the start of the month, you're not waiting. You're not hung up on a friend. You're not hung up any longer. You're beginning the healing process. Some of you, this is a child. Those of you that this is a family matter, there's a child. Most likely it's a male child, a little boy who's significant. Could be a grandchild or a nephew. Others, if you don't have any children, if you don't resonate with that, this is you wanting to be happy. Now, something could have happened. You could have learned something in the recent past. Maybe you have a new love interest. Now, you might be scared to act on this. This person might be your friend. You might have found out that they like you. As far as you pursuing them, I don't see you doing much the first half of the month. I think that if you are going to pursue a new friendship or a love interest, it would be after the second week. It would be more towards the third week. But this is what you want. You want that 10 of Cups, which is happily ever after, which is you being happy. You just want to be happy. You want your family happy. You want those around you happy. You want everybody to be happy. You want to be social. You know, many of us, we've been on lockdown for a long time. Some people, depending on where you are in the world, going back on lockdown, or you've been in lockdown. Some of you, this is you wanting to socialize with this energy. If you've been separated from your friends, your family, your tribe, whatever it is, if you've been separated from them, you're actually not waiting anymore. So even if there is like still a lockdown or restrictions, some of you, we see you still actually socializing in some way, trying to find a way to do that. Your heart needs to heal. You're a Gemini, so depending on what you have in your chart, you could be a Gemini with Leo in your chart, or even strong water. I think your friendships, your tribe, your family, these relationships are very important to you. And so I think that you need that. You need to be social. You need to communicate. And so this is what's needed. This is what's needed. Some of you, you're a Gemini, so I think you're going to find a way to make this happen. Not all of you, but for some of you, you are going to find a way to make this happen. Might be later on in the month. We do have the Four of Swords around the second week, so this can be you taking a break. This can be you going on vacation. Some of you, this is you healing yourself, quieting your mind. We've seen what was at the bottom of the deck, and I think that some of you have been very fearful or just stuck in that negative frame of mind, the past replaying over and over again. but this is you actually healing. And with the Hanged Man, I feel like you're letting go. You're letting go, you're at peace, and this is energy around the second week. Very peaceful. Some of you recharging your batteries. You're feeling definitely a lot more balanced here at this time. And again, not hung up on the past. Not hung up on the past. We do have the Queen of Cups in the position of your power. So again, some of you have water in your chart. I feel like you're around the second, third week, you're definitely feeling more at peace. You're recharging mentally, emotionally. I don't see you overly emotional. Now, it could be because you are venting to your tribe, your friends, your family. Maybe you got to hang out with them a little bit. Because I feel this very peaceful energy coming in for you guys. I don't feel like you're overly emotional. I see here that your tribe, your social circle, it means a lot to you. Those relationships, they mean a lot to you. Now, if you are a Gemini that wants to reconcile with someone, or you have somebody who wants to reconcile with you, you could have heard from this person prior, but there's definitely going to be very significant communication around the third week. This is clarity. Now, it could even be more clarity coming in at this time. This is clarity. This is truth. You seeing things clearly. You speaking your truth. At this time, following your heart, listening to your intuition, you tend to make very logical, practical decisions. But here at this time, you are definitely also listening to your intuition. You are following your heart. For some of you, finally speaking your truth. You're leveling up. You're graduating here in a big way. And I think you were holding back, or you were waiting to be able to do this. Maybe you're waiting for the right time. And some of you are finally feeling as though it's the right time. And so I see you doing that. I see you speaking your truth. Now, if you have a friend who is trying to maybe mend a relationship with you, could be a love as well, you are hearing from them at this time, could be dealing with a water sign. For some of you, a Scorpio. I do see you healing a relationship. I do see you letting the past go. I do see some of you forgiving this person, but I also still see you very guarded. I see you very guarded. Your walls are up. We have the Nine of Wands going into December, which is your walls up. It's you having boundaries. So this is a good thing. This isn't bad. Because for many of you, that's exactly what I feel like this is. This is your walls being up. This is boundaries. And I feel like, especially those of you that are making up with someone, this is needed. This is needed. So if somebody was a traitor, if somebody did something in the past, I mean, you can't just let them in like it never happened, because they're just going to do it again. So, I mean, this is needed. This isn't a bad thing. Others, this is you persevering. The Nine of Wands is you not giving up. This is you being strong, persevering. You will be successful. You have the world and the sun here in the spread. You're not hung up anymore. You are going to be successful. So just keep on keeping on, Gemini. Don't give up. You're very close to that finish line. Also, Ace of Swords is a card of victory, but it's after dealing with some difficulties. All right, let's take a look at the Hanged Man in reverse for Gemini, please. Clarify the Hanged Man in reverse. Oh, there you go. Look at this. Queen of Swords, 10 of Swords. Let's take a look at the 9 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. 10 of Swords, again, you know, I mentioned it earlier. You might feel like you had a traitor around you, a fake friend, or a friend did you wrong. Now, for some of you, this is something you were thinking. This is something you were thinking. That might not have been the case, but you will see that truth come in. So if you were unsure if somebody did you wrong or not, I think you're going to gain that clarity. Yeah, this is behind you. You feeling betrayed. Also the worst. You going through the worst of it, Gemini. This is a cycle that's completing. You have the 10, you have the 1. This is a cycle that's completing. That is behind you. I think you're waiting on some sort of financial news. Now, maybe you're out of work. This could be in regards to going back to work or some sort of financial news. Just hang in there. I feel like you're very close. This is a cycle that is wrapping up. I feel like you're very, very close. News is on its way. Let's focus on career for Gemini, please. Some of you juggling financially. Okay. All right. Let's pull you in overall. Additional guidance card, Gemini, for November, please. Okay. All right, so let's look at your love life, Gemini. All right. Focusing on Gemini's love life, please. I do apologize for the background noise. All right. And those of you wondering about health, well-being, I'm not a doctor. I always like to put that out there. I'm not a doctor. This is just to give you a little extra guidance. Gemini for the month of November. What else does Gemini need to know, please? All right. We do have miracles, and we also have relaxation. So when you stop fearing the worst, and when you take your mind off of something, that's when the universe actually delivers. When we stop focusing on it, and for some of you, with what we've seen at the bottom of the deck, you're thinking about the past. What's needed is just letting it go with the Hanged Man in reverse, not waiting anymore, putting your focus elsewhere on another area of your life. And when you do that, that's when you're going to heal, and that's when a miracle is going to occur. I mentioned that you're so close. Some of you might feel like giving up, but you're so close. That news is coming in. That clarity is coming in. All right, so looking at career, we actually have oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So if you don't already own an oracle deck at home, you might want to look into maybe getting one. Pulling yourself a daily oracle card can be incredibly helpful. I pull a daily oracle card for all of the signs. It's a collective reading that I do every single day. If you don't follow me on Facebook, Instagram, all my links are below. Definitely check me out over there. It's incredibly helpful. And many people let me know how much they resonate and how helpful they really are. So you can pull an oracle card for yourself, especially at this time. For some of you, this is definitely something that's needed, and it's because you're dealing with this stressful situation. Leave a stressful situation behind. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. So let go of the past. Let go of anything that's no longer serving you. In the first couple of weeks of November, really, many of us are doing that. The energy is there. Many of us are doing this. And that is how you find peace, by doing that. This is good for your health. This is what's needed. Okay. Looking at your love life, we do have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. I see you doing this around the third week. Healing love. This love will force you to heal all those parts of yourself that you've been neglecting. You deserve healthy love. Wow. Love triangle and then sacred bond. So getting caught in a love triangle causes heartache. Don't wait around for them to pick you. Get yourself out, and then you will have a spiritual connection that will allow you to see yourself through the person you love. So some of you, this might be what you need to discuss. If you're involved in a love triangle, others, if you don't resonate with that, you are in a sacred bond, so you want to protect it. And the way you protect it is by communicating. You guys both communicating with each other and being honest. Again, I see you doing this around the third week. All right, Gemini. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. Make sure that you do click on the little bell. That is how you are notified when I do upload. All right, guys.